I wouldn't want to say
the
anything
next morning,
until I beg you
that's
that is
few days
watching
after
this
that. That
video
is on the 21st
to
of
share
May,
this video. Let it go
in
viral.
2018.
Please, I
That will
am
make it 2
calling
days.
on all
On my way
Nigerian
going back, that day was my
philanthropists,
birthday. At
especially
exactly
Igbo
few minutes to
philanthropists.
10,
You guys are good.
coming
You
back from
guys
Port
have been
Harcourt
doing a great
at Owiri
job. You
Junction,
guys have been
I had this
saving
accident.
lives. So this time around,
I will
it
say
has
again
come to
that
our
I really do
sister's
not know
turn.
how
This our
I
sister has
survived it,
been in this condition for
since 18
over 6 to
people
8
lost their life,
years. She had
17
this
first,
accident since
around the
2018,
car, and someone they
which
said
took
are
away all
outside the
she
car.
has in life as a human, all her effort,
Upon
all
that,
the money
NEPA
she
pole
saved
compressed
when she was
the
working as
car.
a nurse. All has been
Somehow they were
taken
able
away
to
from
cut
the
me out of the
accident.
car
Not
to
only
act.
that, she lost the pregnancy of twin
I got
babies
into shock coma
through
for a
this
while,
accident, and
and during that
she's
time,
supposed to
due to some
wed
mismanagement,
a,
I
a
wasn't
month
properly
before
done
this
some tests
incident
on.
occurred. The
And by the time I
husband
opened my eyes,
is living abroad,
I
is
lost
living
my
in Germany.
pregnancy during this whole situation.
He
I was
sent
pregnant
her
with
to
2
go and learn
girls,
German language, which she did.
twin baby girls.
But when this accident occurred,
That
the
was
man
because of the
abandoned her,
excessive antibiotics
married.
and then
Look at her
excessive
picture.
drugs
Oh,
that they were
God,
giving me
have
just
mercy.
to save my life, alright. But
He
I feel
dumped
like,
her,
as a nurse
and
and
he
as someone that
married
actually knows the profession,
a
you've done
person that's
all the
supposed to
tests
be
on the
her
patient,
chief
especially when the patient
breastmaid,
is unconscious.
and took
So
her
that
to
was a mistake
Germany
on their part, and
and
I pay
dumped
for
our
it
sister.
still.
She just closed the door,
Okay,
shut the
so
door
were you married by then?
against this sister.
Oh
See her
no,
when
I
she
was
was
supposed to
working
get
as a
married the
nurse, and a
next
beautiful
month,
girl.
which was
Okay,
June.
please. I
I
don't
think
want to
June,
tell
after the
all the story
marriage.
about this
I'm
girl.
sorry.
I would want to allow you
Mm.
to hear from the horse's mouth.
After the
Please don't
marriage,
forget to pray
I
for
was
this sister.
supposed to travel to
Pray for her
Germany.
healing.
I
There
went
is nothing
to
God
study the
cannot do.
language, so
Whatever
I
that brought
read,
this
write, and
accident,
speak
is he
German,
human? Is he
Raman,
spirit?
and
Whatever it is, our
all
God
this
is beyond
changed because
everything.
that's
He
when my
is
family was
bigger than
supposed
all
to
our
move to Africa. I
troubles.
wasn't, but
He is bigger than
the
all our
devil
questions.
tried
He
to
is
involve
bigger than
itself
every
a month
situation.
before that,
Please
and
remember
this
this, our
accident
lovely sister,
happened.
in your prayers.
Then I
Please
lost the
go
marriage
on
as well,
Facebook
with
and search
everything that
her
came with it.
name. She's
Okay, so what
she's
about the
popular.
man?
She was a popular person.
Well, I
She's
would
still
say that
popular because a
everybody
lot of
should be afraid or very
philanthropists
careful
has
of
been
these people
asking
that they
for
call
help on her
besties.
behalf. Please,
You know,
I am calling on Okuro
you can have
Orandibo.
a
You
friend
have
that
been
you really
doing it.
trust, and I promise you, you
Okuro
won't help
Oran, one
us.
name, you have been so good. You have
Somehow,
been saving souls. You have been
the
saving
man that I
life.
was supposed to get
Please
married to a month
include her
after
in the
got
one
married
of
to
in
my
among
best
the
friend
people that you are
Wow.
helping.
that was supposed to be my
Okurora and
chief
other
bridesmaid.
all the philanthropies. We have
And in the space
Uchendo,
of
we
three
have
to
many
four
of
months,
them that I can't
even after he
mention
knows
here.
we just
Please,
lost our
you
kids,
guys should
I
come to
just
the
lost
rescue of
my
our sister.
I
This
just
our
lost my
sister has
everything.
been in this
This, my
situation.
friend, the
I don't want to
same
go into
girl
full details of what
that
happened to
was
her
supposed to,
because
in fact,
she
when someone
narrated
is
it
your
here.
best friend,
I felt so
when
emotional
something
when I
happens to
watched
you,
this
you should be
video, and I
responsible to
said,
give a very
I
good
am going to
answer
share this
of
video.
Exactly.
I'm
what's
going
going
to
on with you.
put this video
Instead,
on my
this person
page.
actually
I'm going to put it on my
made a
channel
waykeeping
so
for me.
that people will see, people will come to her aid.
She made a waykeeping for me, and two places, Port Harcourt, where I was working, and where I used to work at Oka. It was someone else that called me on video call on Facebook, like after I got myself out of coma, not me, after God got me out of coma, and he got to let me know that he attended my waking few weeks ago. So imagine how shocked you would be that you are watching a video from someone else's phone that is calling you live, that the person is showing painful exit. It was just something else, that people were celebrating or crying over my death, and I was alive somewhere, and it's a bestie
Oh my
that
God.
did that to you. So I can't stress it enough. Everybody should be careful. So since after this accident, immediately I was rushed to the hospital. I was working here in Asaba first, and then my doctors and fellow colleagues,
Oh, sorry, take it easy.
thank you, my doctor and fellow colleagues checked me out and found out that this was a spinal cord situation.
Mm.
And as a very friendly nurse, first of all, it was beginning to get the attention of the patients that were regulars in the hospital. So we had to leave there first and then go to another hospital where I can have my privacy as a patient now.
Mm.
You can imagine how you turn from a caregiver to a caretaker. That can be funny. So they took me to another hospital over here in Asaba, and still the devil was still at work, and every general hospital was on strike.
Oh
Where I
my
could
God.
get the best doctors
Mm.
was on strike. I had to go to another private hospital,
Mm.
and then that was where I was for a while. The mismanagement there wasn't funny.
Mm.
In fact, everybody sees how I look like right now. It wasn't intentionally or early. It wasn't so earlier. It is due to hospital mismanagement, and I pray that
Mm.
God give me the chance to go back to my field and do what I love to do, which is take care of people
People.
and make sure they get back to the healthy health that God gave them.
Mm.
So I stayed there for a while, and then I was really not getting. And then I was really not getting any treatment about than antibiotics and painkillers, which was not helping situation.
Mm.
So I went to a different one, and a different one, and a different one, and altogether I did um, 7 surgeries.
Oh my God.
These 7 surgeries consist of a whole lot. I even had to remove bone from my hip to attach on my neck.
Mm.
I have irons on my neck.
Mm.
They had to make sure that the bone that was removed from my hip wouldn't stop me from walking,
Okay.
but it would give me some kind of flexibility. I mean, you
Mm.
know when something is not supposed to be there, or something is supposed to be there and it's not
Not
there.
there. Yeah.
hmm So I was asked that I was going to be properly managed and
Mm.
it would get better. The last surgery I was supposed to do to now get me on my feet walking now after mending the conditions.
Mm.
I ran out of everything. We ran out of funds. We ran out of we had run out of peace of mind. We ran out of everything. There was no money at home.
Mm.
Everything I acquired as a nurse, as a person, as a human being that saves for future. I I spent everything. There's nothing than life. It's somebody that is alive that goes to work again and starts to save again. My family spent everything, and from there, they're going down the hill. I was in FMC Asaba for good 4 years.
Mm.
I would say five because it's the first year wasn't completely FMC due to I was going from one hospital to the other. So the rest of
Okay.
them was 4 years. They took care of me and then was managing my other conditions. You know, as a sick person, being sick attracts getting sick.
Yes.
So I got down with hypertension. I got down with low blood sugar was because I wasn't eating. I
Mm.
had ulcers, bed sores. I have about almost 13 conditions added to the regular conditions
Oh
that
my
I have.
God. Mm.
It's not a very, very chronic ulcer. So I can't even buy small food to eat. Anything I have to eat has to be prepared because I might end up start having blood in my urine by the end of
Mm.
the day. So it has just been hell, but we thank God over it.
Mm.
FMC is a medical hospital like everyone knows, and what I needed was a neuro hospital. So they had to tell me to leave, and which was why I left. Then I came back home. That led to the movement back to the hospital you guys know I was in recently, Asaba Specialist Hospital. I got at home, and then for some reason the devil tried trying me again,
Mm.
and I had lungs water soaked inside my lungs
Oh.
that gave me lungs infection. It
Mm.
gave me pneumonia.
Sorry to hear.
There was even a little mistake in the hospital that I almost lost my hand about.
Mm,
It was a whole lot. But we thank God and thank God that somehow I'm still here.
mm,
Honestly, people of God, I really do not know how I keep on being alive every year after this. I've been, as somebody that has lived in a hospital, do you understand?
yeah,
Someone that has known how a human being dies in your hand and how a human being dies around you as a patient. I really do not know what I have done to deserve being alive, but my brothers and sisters, it's just God, oh.
mm,
Because little things and people are dead. Even bigger things that are big as mine and people are dead, and still my God keeps on keeping me alive. So I thank God for everything. Thank God for
yeah,
your prayers too, because altogether I'm sure that God is hearing the whole world praying for Amako for the to get better. And I
yeah.
hope and I pray that this testimony is really going to come to pass in Jesus'
Amen. Okay, so they want to know because you keep asking and requesting for money all the time. So they want to know if the money it's not yet complete. So you just have to be specific so they will know all they need to know.
name. Okay, first of all, being a bedridden patient is, I don't know if anyone, I don't wish this for anybody, but if you have seen a bedridden patient, it is very expensive taking care of them.
Mm,
Like, you people can see that with my condition, I can't do anything for my, I can't drink water. Something is biting me. I can't kill something that's biting me for myself. I need help. And because of that, I have people that assist me. First of all, there are two. There's one that stays in the house and helps me out with everything that I need at home. Then there's one that comes as a medical assistant to whatsoever and I might come out with the day, and then other things that I need as well. And both of them, I pay them every month. The one that stays at home, that is 40,000 every month. The one that is the one that takes care of medical situation is 65,000 naira every month. And you can now see paying that every month, every month, every month, every month. It's money I'm using to do that. Then feeding as an ulcer patient, a hypertensive patient, or a patient that needs to depend on routine drugs and dieting. They are drugs that I must take every day. They're not even drugs that come in with conditions, just for me to be able to cope throughout the day. My medications that I buy every day, it's around 21,500 every day, and that is not gadgets like catheter. For some reason, you need to change catheter every 2 weeks. You know what you insert inside your body needs to be sterile. If not, you get yourself infected. UTI, urinary tract infections, and whatsoever ones that come with that. And that is also more money spending on drugs. So we try to avoid the ones we need to avoid, and those things are also expensive to get. So mainly, it's money. Then let's go to exercises. I'm supposed to be having more than two therapies, but what I am having right now is two therapies, and I've not had them in a very long time.
mm,
This is occupational therapy and physiotherapy. Occupational therapy would have to, this is my hand right now. You can see how bent it is. It's not supposed to be like this. It's
mm,
supposed to be the way your regular hands are supposed to be. And this is because I've not had occupational therapy in a while. And the more it continues that way, the more that deformations start to come. And you know that that is more money to be spent in more situations to get the old problem away. And that is it. Physiotherapy, I've not had it in a long time, and physiotherapy is very important because of stiffness. I will call this cartilagens for the people that are medicals in the house, but for everybody, it's like biscuit bones. You have them at every joint in your body.
Okay.
If you don't move your body properly, they become stiff. And if you have a stiff joint, for people like us, it's a very big problem when you want to start getting back on your feet. And it makes pain times five of what it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So imagine what baiting is for me when I need to turn with stiff body in its own position and lie and try to force myself on it. It's painful. It's almost things that I faint during it, ordinary baiting. Honestly, the truth is, if I have gotten the money in bulk, I wouldn't be here. People feel like the money comes in heavily, and by now, everything should have been done. I am the person in this condition, and I will tell you the truth as a human being and as a Christian. There is nobody that wants to get out of this condition more than me. I cannot wish an enemy this, and I am saying this not for pleasant of ears, but for what I feel as a person. This is too painful for a human being than one human being. Imagine you that can't move has almost more than conditions.
Uh,
It's not funny. So if I had this, I would have done it a long time. But the money does not come in bulk, and we know how things are in the country. So I appreciate the one people give me, and then it falls at the end of the day into still treatment of what people are still trying to help me be alive for. So that is just exactly what happens. Not that the money hasn't been enough or it hasn't gotten enough, it's just that it is not coming the way it is supposed to come for it to be enough for us to do what we need to do with it. I hope I'm able to clear people to make you understand. I am not spending anybody's money. Instead, I'm appreciative over that and I'm hoping that we
okay,
get
ma.
better.
So, what do you have to say to people that have been sending you money so far?
To everyone that has been assisting me so far, honestly, I can't thank you enough. People can see my hands, I cannot type. I would have typed and said thank you. I wish I have everyone's number one after the other. I will call to say thank you. If there's any way that I can make you know that you are saving my life, I will keep on doing it over and over again because that's what people are doing for me, and I'm saying thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do not know the kind of love that God has been able to put in people's hearts for my sake. And I thank you. It is because of you I'm literally living. I didn't know what would have happened to me in Asaba Specialist Hospital if not for how you people came for my rescue. So I am very grateful and I hope that whatsoever that you have been doing and is still trying to do to help me, God will multiply it so much because you're a kind person. If it's your first